Everything's ready. Let's go! Everything's ready. Let's... Steady as stone. As a good knight should. Prize this on for sign.
Through me, justice is served. Surrender! Judgment is upon you. Guilty!
Our memories are back! About that... Traveler, aside from your memory, listen to it and...
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one—
Traveler... It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday, okay? We don't have many more... Yahoo! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Time for takeoff. Ha!
Come a little closer.
Huh? Yeah!
Ha, yeah.
Let's play! Yeah! Think you can get away? Brace yourself!
Yep, heep.
Eat this! Our memories are back! About that... Traveler, aside from your listen to...
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Traveler... It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday, okay?
Time to go.
Once, there was a glorious kingdom established.
Why can't...
Don't ask me.
I have a real...
That's your problem.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for some. Let's go and Hello, sir. What?
Here we go again. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't... Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this stupid pope.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't, this is a good spot. And the guard hasn't known. Huh? Why? But oh, Paimon knows that. Okay. Promise Paimon that you'll come back and. Memories. Traveler. Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back. You promised Paimon that... Paimon Paimon doesn't care. Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay. Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day. Okay, Paimon, I see. Using two After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant. No way! What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you do? I guess so. If we leave the city, our memory really... But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside. Something like a message? But don't look at me like that. I'm not used to be... well... Yep! I'm done. Here you go. What? You need some to make some... Yep. I'll help you see. We'll never know until we try. At least, let's go then. Let's okay. That covers everything that's happened so far. Yes. Okay. Now that you understand what's going on...
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. All these spaces are empty except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets wrapped.
That's one heck of an info dump. But there's another part.
These spaces have been disappearing. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Why did the Probably because... Oh, right, the message. After the beep... Traveler, what do you think that final space could...
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common: a lack of human presence. My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the My impression is that Was that space actually the real world? But wouldn't a real space just randomly disappearing like that be Was that All the bizarre spaces I saw outside.
Oh, so that's what it is! Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of news. Paimon's head is... Well, consider this. So no matter how strangers... Wow, the Archon War, huh? Hey! Where...
Time to go. Time to go.
Do you want some alone time to think? All right.
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Okay. Why don't you go...
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time... Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know! Oh... You're back! Are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's exam and graduate from the festival? Okay.
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a Gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace. We've already experienced all the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city. Those spaces remind me of dreams. The moon, illusions. People in Sumeru don't dream. We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream, rather the Akasha is... We are all in a dream. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right.
People in Sumeru think they don't dream, but and those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when he was. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in. Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that? It compiles the.
That doesn't sound.
And it grants. It is the manifestation of. Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures and the. But is stealing everyone's dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom. So, in other words, the complete opposite of. Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions. The real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams. Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
The Grand Sage said, "Go." That doesn't sound right. I need to carefully think things through. We've already experienced the. My mind feels exhausted. The beep is a prompt tone for a. That doesn't sound right. Those spaces. Those dreamscapes kept vanishing, but as soon as that beep sounded.
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separate. Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zero's festival along with every. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream. People wake up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zero's So, this is like a dream factory. Very good, Paimon. Okay. So, alright, last question. Who...
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation.
So you noticed. I thought that one would be the hardest. That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting. It's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like... Yes, those can... On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about... Deceiving the people of Sumeru with no after we end the Sub-Zero's festival. How can the sages of the Academia... In the end, I'm just the moon. A sun and a moon? Oh, we're out of time. I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow. Good morning, Nahida. Wait. Now that Paimon remembers everything... Hey! What's wrong, Nahida? You don't look too good. I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct. Did Dunyarzad already disappear? The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting. can't believe it. She's actually something like a puppet. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role, so another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the... But personality-wise, she's nothing like the... Puppets are stiff and can't copy a living person's vitality. You know, speaking of which, the Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness. And it was... Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective of her. No one cared about her I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still... far from it. I'm still a long way off from... I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent... Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. It's the sages... I'm not being... Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real... To prevent more tragedies like this, we must end the Great, but how do we... Although the Sub-Zero's festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can... That means this dream belongs to a host... Huh? Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must come from deep within... Which means, with the power of imagination, they can change... Imagination? Imagination means breaking through what... Like when the server at the tavern brings... However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming, the dream will respond in kind. But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how many... Find some way to make that person realize... How are we going to find them, though? And even if we did find them, how are we... After all, like you said, don't... It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only... As for me... Out of town? Are you going to that place full of dreams? Yes. I want to try some... Hurry and go. Dreams are... She was such a good person. Yeah. But... Paimon's wondering... Do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this dream? Feels like it would... Huh. That's true. So... Who do you think the host of the dream is? Oh, that would make sense! Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is a... Let's go ask him some...
You're back. You left in a hurry last time.
Everything's fine.
An experiment? That came up.
Could you... make a wish?
You want me to make a wish? Is that a new Sub-Zero?
Less questions! More wishing!
Okay. My wish. My wish. Okay.
Oh.
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down. She just doesn't seem like herself. I've also wondered if the reason she asked me to...
So... you have a crush...
When she placed the hat of the Knight of Flowers onto my head, she said to me, what she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in... Okay, yeah, that was okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
I'm gonna open my... Oh!
What?
Fucky? Sorry, but only one portion of Yelda candies per person. Nice try, you two. Anyway, never mind. I don't need to...
Guess he isn't the host of this dream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy. It seems like everyone who knows
My ladies.
That sounds like Dia! Oh, right. This is when Huh? But Dia can handle them! Hey, Traveler!
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take... Hey, this is my job. The homie Yanni's pay me, not you. You... fine, alright. Knock yourself out. Anyway, watch yourself.
So you got yourself some backup.
That's close enough.
Let's light it up! One with nature.
Let's dance.
You won this one.
Get out of here!
Into the wind.
Keep back!
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys? You and Nahida both. Oh, and speaking of her, remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, before the Samsara started, we came here with Dunyarzad because she wanted to pick something up? She said it was because she had forgotten something. Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she has stayed... Yeah, even if it's only a tiny... This is the place! It's rude to enter other people's spaces without permission, but desperate times call for desperate measures! Hey! The windows are unlocked! Okay, Paimon... This was only a temporary residence, so there was... Should we open it? Wow. Dude, even though she was... She must have wanted to give this to us if we hadn't found this book. But now that we know, we can't even thank her. Hey! Where are you off? It's Dunyarzad's puppet. Traveler? You must be exhausted. Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago. Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she...
There will always be frustrations in life.
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Yes, Traveler.
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come... What? Where are we going this time?
The wind knows me.
Time to go.
If you continue to... The Grand Sage has already...
Oh. Traveler? You don't have to get involved. He's...
Traveler.
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the Academia, that's another day gone to waste! Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff? Oh, of course! If this is the Sage's plan, they wouldn't... So they're just
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage? Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful... that beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers...
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after...
Yeah. What's going on? Huh? You guys are... Hey!
They disappeared! So Nilu's the host. Purple Padisaras don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilu's subconscious, they can appear. It's just like the example in the... So when you saw the flowers, you But if we want to end the... How should we make...
Am I dreaming?
Huh?
So I'm right.
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. As far as you know, people in...
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to...
Ooh, sounds familiar.
Yep, but in the part you heard, his piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendro Archon, and all kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered... Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon, "I miss my parents, my wife." The Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if his wife lying next to him said, "You're off to search for the In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru's city.
So, the first...
Yes. But his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a...
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zero's festival is almost... Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sub-Zero's as beautiful as we can. The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the Dance of Sub-Zeros. I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilu's dance.
feels like Paimon's head feels super. Paimon thinks it was the Sub-Zeros. Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zeros? Quick, take off your Akasha terminal. She's not in her room. What happened? Huh? What? Well done, Travel. And thank you, Dunyarzad, for
I'm sorry.
Dunyarzad!
Oh, a traveler, Paimon. I just had a dream. And I...
Time to go.
This realm is...
If you ever...
Time to go.
Add Astro.